I see someone that do that.
All set to go now from the 35.
Go set.
They'll run. First gives is at Charbonnet. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Five still to go here. This is second down. Hand off to Walker from the gun. They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Darnold looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Walker now from the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
Oh my God, why is he so fucking tall?
First of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
A 33-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Rob, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Myers' kick is good, and another field goal makes it 6-0 for us. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Walker on 2nd. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10, Darnold. Finds Cup once more. Dukes a man, he's running free. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Straight over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, set.
Ooh, without much time left on that play clock, Coach Mike McDonald calls a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. And again, it's Darnold. Hits him on the in route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, 80. Here we go, set.
They give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Go, 80.
Staying with Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Seahawks will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Want to handle?
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense.
Oh, no.
The defensive
I
they do everything right.
My bad.
They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. From the gun, Jackson escapes the pocket. Now here he goes again. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room
from the
very start.
Hey, Corey,
Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his
So
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
What we have going on today? So it looks like 20. We done from yesterday, right? And
out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
the thought.
Escapes the pocket.
Yeah, 20 is pretty good. We need to do some labeling. And then that work should be completed.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still
So
be
are you at 20 today?
It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Because I thought, are you at 20 or are you at 113?
No, I'm headed to 113. Brett is jumping on right now.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, Brett.
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah, so Sherman needed Ian at his site. The original plan was for LeGarn Ian to go to 20 and then go 22. Pitch goes at 22. But that left Sherman short. So the requested that Ian come with to help him at 47. And then I got the guard helping at 113. So we can resume the testing when Corey gets back on Monday for 22. 20 is all good. It's just that
Okay.
20 is all, but it's clear. Close out 120.
Okay. So everything's on the line. And we have to swap the APs.
Well, yeah, so last night they had a big outage. 20, like the device, the switches, just crashed. So they're bringing it back up, and then I'm waiting on Chris to just let me know, are we still in the same status with the AP yesterday at the time we left.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
But we had to swap the APs, but come on, man.
Yeah. The AP completion 13 and replaced it with the one at 20.
Oh, that's a bummer right there, Kay. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go.
I should have saw that on the status yesterday. Hey, Tyrone, did you capture this?
Really rules out that kind of decision.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore.
No, which one? No. On 620. Like, about those APs. Yeah, just swap the AP and put it in 20. No, that, no. I think moving forward we need to capture that. Also, this is the actual level of effort because we have to go to 13. Go to another precinct to pick up the AP and swap it out. That's actual level of effort that we need to know. And we need to note that on the things that we have to do. I would say this is on borderline further from the scope that we want to capture that. Okay, so any roadblocks today or any
pass it here. Dumps it off to his running back.
Well, for 47 today with I'm down. My team is smaller today. So one of my intentions is more or less is to kind of leave the second floor right now and go down to the basement. That's a way easier pull to do right now at this moment. I could work with the team that I have.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision.
More or less go to that switch.
Snap, first down.
That's a little more easier to do than upstairs on the second floor in the squad area because up in that area.
Going on first. Here's Donald. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, but that finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin the game. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Ravens going with a dime package now. Third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock, but it's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over. From the gun, Darnold. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop Brock. It's not going to matter. They've got the first down. This game is over.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Cut that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. On the move, hit it right. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to break the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts pay off on that play.
Short pass brought in. A solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah, but it's not a bad idea like this. Every time there's something just more courtesy. But as far as so for 47, we need this more than a lot of times like things so we can just walk around the building. It's not how we can see it. That's how it seems because once the dude leaves, if we're in one department, it might be okay if we're not out, right? But it seems like it was the opposite. He's really not the maintenance guy. He's actually an active officer. So when I'm trying to reach out to him, he's I'll be there in the next 20 minutes. I'll be there in the next 25 minutes. You know, and with the actual maintenance guy that leaves, you know, it kind of it restricts us from going to certain places. Okay. You know, it's not really nothing that major, but then we might have to go in a certain area and then the officers that we talk to, I gotta get in touch with this one, I gotta get in touch with that one. Oh, he's not here. So it's like I just gotta leave it with him. I can't challenge him, so I just leave it that way. So basically you have freedom to roam the building. Yes. You have to call, you have to wait for the officer to come, and then he has to escort you around the campus area, and just the fact that you have to communicate with somebody to get an escort to be over in that area to do the work, that creates a blocker, so that sets us up to where now we're being slower at executing the work, and it's not our fault. It's for the NYPD. And basically how that building is set up situated. Right. And for most of it, these are the two guys who actually know the building better than anybody else. So we kind of need it. Right. So the blueprints are not accurate towards what you're seeing on the ground? Well, it's accurate to me now because once I went and walked the building to mark all that stuff, the officer kind of, which is kind of more or less how you communicate with the POC at that precinct. Wow. If he's available, but the most say we just have to maintain it. Okay. Because the POC, the point of contact officer, I usually ask them, like, is it any access that you have, any keys to this, I can get in there. And a lot of times, like, we gotta pull over and it is only canceled for 3 days, so we can't even get there. Or they said 3 days, I'm not sure. But she's the only one that got the key. So some of these precincts, it's maybe like one person that has a key or two people that have the key to this door. You just got to note that down. You know, because that key is applied for hosts. Yeah, I think so. Just to just a key. We wouldn't like so. There's a lot of work that we do that delayed. It's not documented. So this is some things that can help us. Sometimes we need to escalate for possible access. This is also that explains some areas that we try to accomplish and get delayed. So, but there's some of these we can work with the system to accommodate these hours for this extra hours that we have to put in. So, if anyone does have anything like this, just at the end of the day, just kind of keep it. If you see the site, it's okay. But it's just check with and document that as well. Yeah. So as far as the rate study, when does it rate each night? Is there a certain time each day? I guess he works from 7 to 3. 7 to 3? Okay. Yeah. So, 7 to 3. So, so just let me know. I guess just be strategic about the timing with him around. And then, there are times, other times I can use the officer and then plan around that. Some that I think this see if we can get the coordination of that. Maybe we need more escalation there. Let's say from 3 to 6. And then we'll just coordinate with Adam and say, hey, we need from 3 to 6. Right? So that way we wouldn't have to chase people down. Yeah. There's another thing on 47. There's a so there's just one AP that requires a different showing. It requires a left or around to our left. Okay. How many, what's the height? Maybe you get the height. I know it's a really high ceiling. Yeah, what AP is this? I have to take I can't call it off of my head right now. I know it's the one in the lobby. It's really, that's stuff is really high ceiling. Okay. So it's just one AP, right? Because from the segment, it will give you how high it is. And also you have the range when you just shoot it up the ceiling. Yeah. Okay. I think that is so if you get the height, please, because points on the other side of precinct 22, it also be a lift, so we might coordinate to do that. And it depends on how the rental works. It might be able to let those in one day. But the third first half of the day, and then one precinct that like so yeah, so they'll just kind of yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Mom, what's going on? Hello? Huh? What you say you need? Right. He sell you the money? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, cash.
Shit. I'm gonna call Tamika. Yash, what's up? Yash, what's up?
Hey, Corey.
What's going on? Yeah, what's going on, man?
Oh, nothing. I was just at the home, but like I was actually having a conversation with Shirley today in the morning.
Yeah.
So, apparently, like the guys, they have had to fix that with it, that's like,
Yeah, man.
it was like, I guess like what happened, like, I'm sure I think that was literally like the whole thing. Like, I think they all, like, guys came on views, like the tower, right? I guess when it was the first day, and like, Fred was telling me about like how they had like a whole lot of mechanic going on there. You know, but I just like, I don't know, like, they kind of going after them, and I guess he's the one friend, so they're having that next friend is the one they all have.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we gotta really. I'm just telling you on a professional level. Okay. I gotta step in and get that out of there. Cause Fred gotta go. Let you know straight up. If I'm doing it, if I'm running a Fortune 500. I can't allow that to happen. I'm telling you straight up. Okay. Yeah. That ain't cool. Can't bring that on your chest. Yeah, that's a whole different fight. I never fought any of my family. I'll never do it.
Yes, so I mean, I thought that I do have to say though, like, friends told me that, like, the way friend explained to me, it was like a different type of thing. And so he explained, he just say that it was like a fight or anything like that. But he didn't explain that
Yo, let me go ahead. Since I gotta take care of some personal business. All right.
yeah.
I'll call you back. Um,
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Jamaica, give me a call, please.
Your call has been forwarded.
Hey, Ma. Yeah, Ma. Yeah, I keep calling Tamika and keep going to voicemail.
Oh, great.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone,
Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma. Okay. Yeah, I don't have Zelle. I can't give it to y'all on Zelle. It's Cash App. I don't mess with Cash App. Cash App don't beat me up so much. I can't Zelle it to you. I can't Zelle it to you. Or what's it? I can't Zelle it to one of the boys.
You can try, Kim.
Yeah, I got to be sure with them. Then I have to do it 2 or 3 times.
Do not go back. Kim. Yeah. Huh? Kevin's upstairs.
Okay, that's that. Something on camera.
Yeah. Something's up.
Check the camera.
Uh-huh.
I can't do it no 3 times, man. One time. Sure. I need the camera. It takes me about a month to get my work back. What's camera number 1? What's coming? Okay.
Can you hear the camera?
Yeah, I hear him.
The camera.
I can tell it to him. Let's go. 804 877 8266. That's his number.
Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, okay.
What's his phone number?
What's his phone number?
287.
I'm sorry.
What's his phone number? Uh-huh. Hello? 87. 6. Yeah. I sent it to him.
You saw?
I sent it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
So, I'm in stuff. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. But it's a tablet.
I got you. Okay. All right. All right.
Thank you.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on and have filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Throwing on their first play. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. Running down the left side. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Oh, ladies.
On the draw, it's Walker. Breaks the tackle. He's still going. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Escapes the pocket. They take this in for the score. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. This distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Emmanuel Wilson to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go.
A tight end in motion now. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first one on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap to try to knock them backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Down. Ready.
Throwing his love on third. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
Man in motion, headed right. Running on first here with Jacobs. And they says it's straight ahead, but the punt stops in after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow. Hut.
Jacobs running behind center. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Black. Next. Ready.
You just get the play off. And that is how our 1st quarter will end, as that pass ball's incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, set.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. They'll throw 3rd and long. We're moving into enemy territory. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate in the world.
Shotgun now for Love. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Defenders there, he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defensive converts on 3rd and 17. Not much scoring to this point, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Now an inside give to Walker. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Here's Darnold to throw.
God damn it. And
It backfires. Interception. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready? Love from the gun. Now, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ready.
Love on 3rd and short. Here's his man. It stops. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Packers, first down.
Fight, 6.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
10.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Down. Black, ready.
Back to the air. Love. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sticking in the air. Love. Has him on a quick hitter. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
2nd and 10. Darnold. Cox, Cooper Cup makes the play. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. To throw. Here's Darnold.
Mm.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
From the gun, Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Don't
man.
hear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Come on, set, ready?
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. They stick with Jacobs. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, here we go. Set, huh?
They'll stick with the ground game here. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that set you up for success.
Going wide receiver run to start this series. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Ready, ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go. Set.
There's love to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Look, here we go. Black, 90.
Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side.
Oh my God.
That's a Green Bay touchdown. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
To the ground with Walker. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for the Seahawks. 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Darnold. Escapes the pocket. Almost hit, he fumbles it. Packers pick it up. Well, no return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in a prime position to be free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Down.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion.
10 black. Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. He's out in the clear. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. And give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
43.
Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, huh?
Going run again with Jacobs. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Set, ready. Black, next set.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward. All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
First down. A gain of 7. And the Seahawks 1st down.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Seahawks hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cooper caught the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. Darnold looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. It's complete. Play made by Cup. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, at 1st down. And again, it's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is flying around and making the play.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Darnold with it on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Darnold and the Seahawks getting set to try for two.
The Seahawks will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Buying some time left. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers hands team. They're going to win this game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Ready, ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, set.
Love out of the shotgun. He finds Jacobs here underneath. He has the Packer 1st down. And Brock, that should be enough to win this game. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got 1 more snap coming up.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now. Cut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is a heater going deep. And they strike for a touchdown on the final play of the game. He didn't need it, but they will take it anyway. The Packers have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.